and welcome back to another behind the scenes. This time from the video Anakin and the 501st stop motion. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. If you want to see more Star Wars, go to my channel and go through all my Star Wars videos and let me know which one is the best for you. So in this video I will show you some of the techniques and the special footage I had to edit in order to make the animation for the stop motion. Most of it, well, not most of it, but some scenes are, as you can tell, green screen or blue screen in order to make the ship's flight. I had a lot of footage that I had to create and accommodate in my mind in order to create the scenes that I wanted to shoot. And as you can tell in the result of the video, some of these scenes came out very good. I'm really happy, and some of them I had to fix it, like that one. There you cannot see the 501st blue in the back of the screen. But bad idea shooting blue clones in a blue screen. And another bad idea is to shoot a green gunship with a green background. And as you can tell from the size of my hand, I use different scale models for the gunship and for some other ships, I guess. I don't remember. I think I use small ships from the droids. And I think that the Anakin was only in one scene. You can tell here the process. I will show you a little breakdown of how the effects are done. I have to first shoot the ship I want against a blue or in this case a green screen. Then the results, when I combine all the elements, I get pretty cool shots like the one you saw. The first thing I have to do is try to emulate the movements I want to get from the camera. So the first step is to go outside and shoot, in this case in the natural background that I found. It was very awesome. I had a lot of footage from um, that kind of canyon scenario where the ships are flying and the stuff happens. So I had to select each scene and try to emulate the movements I want from the ships. So my advice is to create a storyboard. This requires a lot of planning, and you need to know where everything is. If you are going to shoot backwards, or you are going to get, like in this case, a shoot from behind of the ship. If you want to get a panning movement, so you have the side of the ship and stuff. So that's very important. And as you can tell here, I like to move the ship because that way you get the natural lighting bouncing into the ship, and you get all these reflections and the shadows moving along with the ship. So in this case, the slave one was very large. I could not fit it into one shot, but I had to accommodate the light a little bit different so it's natural. And you can tell those little movements are the ones that are going to let you know that the ship is there and it's actually moving. So the next thing is that you have to remove the green screen, and after that I had to create a mask to cover my hand so you have a clean shot of the ships when moving around in the background. The next step is to create, or well, not create, but animate the whole scene. So you have to scale down, rotate, and move the ship into the camera so it gets the positions that you want in the shoot. So it goes from one side to another. It changes the side, it rotates and stuff. After that, I get the clean shots of the ship. And once you get that, you get the feeling of how it's going to be. Then after that, you add the effects. In this case, the shooting. Then you add the engine or the explosions on the ship. And once that's done, you get a beautiful shot, a very dynamic scene where the camera moves, the background is there, the ships are there, and the final result is very, very cool. I like it a lot. So a lot of this video was made like that. I wish I could have filmed more sheep stuff, like more of a dog fight, but the video will have taken me a long time to make. As you can tell in my videos, if you follow the channel, this took me about probably 9 months or something to make, because two reasons. One, I had a lot of work, and I was doing another project before I started this one. So for the other project, I have already like 3 minutes of footage, and so I had to cut that one and start from scratch. And here you can tell a time lapse of Anakin and Grievous having a fight. This scene is very complicated because I have 6 lightsabers in the scene, so I have to animate each of the sabers in the scene. The movement has to look very fluid. Everything has to be perfect. And one of the things that you have to do over there is that you have to track each saber. I did it with the light of each one, which is very cool because each one has a different color, so I wouldn't get lost in which one, but you have to be aware of which one is rotating clockwise or counterclockwise, and that's very helpful. The final result is very smooth. I was filming with 30 frames per second for the lightsabers, and for some other stuff I was filming at 15 frames per second, which is kind of cool. Sometimes you don't want to spend so much time in scenes that are going to look good anyway, especially when the clones are fighting. When I use the lightsabers, I try to take the most of the pictures, so you can get a smooth, fluid movements, and they look very nice with the adding of the visual effects, and of course the saber sounds like zoom, zoom, zoom that everybody does. I was doing the sounds as I was filming, so um, it's better to get the final sound from the movie. And speaking of sound, this video could not have been the same without the incredible voices of the people who contributed. Um, Orbital Bacon, who is always very cool guy with me. He's such a cool addition to the video. He did the voice for Anakin and Grievous. Brandon Flemings, which is a new guy in the voice acting, but he did very well Obi-Wan. Stephen Johnson, who did Darth Vader. Ben Dakota, who made Ahsoka's voice. And especially Joe Hogan for making the motion comic for the video, which is incredible. Is the part where Ahsoka has these force hallucinations or visions of the future, an alternative future that could happen if the story could go either way. I mean, dude, the video was so good because of this. It really pops up. The art is perfect. Everything is perfect. The timing, the mood of the animation, bro, you really step up the game for the video. We should do definitely this more often. I would love to animate some of photo for your videos. I think it will be great. I think this is a very nice combo. The fans appreciated a lot your contribution to this video, and I cannot wait to do that, bro. The gunship scene is probably one of my best and favorite scenes. The result was very cool visually. I love it so much. What I did here basically was that I filmed a clone against a green background. So I made a loop of the animation when he's running. Then I did the same for Rex, thinking that he will be landing from the gunship and then running to the battle. So once I have the clean footage, all I have to do is clone the clones. You see what I did there? Sorry, my voice is not good. I wish I had this voice when I was doing Yoda. And another cool shot was the Jedi Council, which was a very short scene, but it was possible because I was having all these Jedi sit into a something like a chair, so I have to remove the background later on Photoshop, and then I was able to pose them each one on their individual chair. So at the end, I got a very cool shot from the Jedi console. And I saved myself some time because I didn't have to make the diorama, um, which was cool because I was investing all of this time for each individual scene. I have to rearrange all the stuff that I have. I have to make some special custom 501st clones because I want to get a diversity of clones, and I want to get different shots. I wanted to get phase 1 clones and phase 2 clones. I did some customs, some of them are painted. And I have a lot of fun doing this video. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And before we go, I want to show you some picture of all of the figures I used. I took 3,756 pictures. I used 62 flight videos. Then I shoot over 76 green screen flight videos. I used 45 Star Wars figures. I did use 22 clone troopers, 11 droids, 2 Jedi, Anakin and Obi-Wan of course, with the different versions, one cyborg which is obviously General Grievous, and I want you to tell me which is your favorite Jedi to use in the next stop motion from the Star Wars series. And thanks again for all the likes, shares and comments. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Facebook as well on Instagram for some special content. I took pictures and uploaded over there. And if you haven't watched, go to the previous Star Wars videos and let me know what would you like to see next in the channel. Thank you a lot and see you soon.
Spider sense is tingling.